Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. This campaign will be costly, but in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy, itself.
Welcome back to Fallout 4, everybody. This is the playthrough for my Brotherhood character, but we are only starting from the molecular level, as you can see there. So we have a courser chip that needs to get analyzed, and everything we do in this playthrough from here is solely for the Brotherhood. No matter what it is, it's for the benefit of the Brotherhood. So I got my little Brotherhood character here, and if we look at my inventory, what I'm going to be using with him, I've got a never-ending Gatling laser, and obviously sniper rifle, rocket launcher, and then a big boy mini nukes. So this guy is solely for that. I was with the Minutemen, I got tired of them, and I decided I'm going to join the Brotherhood. So we need to go speak to the big man, and I've got Dan's with me as well here, to see what happens next. Okay, let's go speak to the boss.
Elder Maxon.
Questions, Knight?
Yes. Let's see, what are you...
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Okay.
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Whatever you recovered from the courser at Green Tech, you should bring it to someone who knows how to manipulate Institute technology. Perhaps it will allow you to unlock the mystery of their knack for teleportation. This information could be the final piece of the puzzle. The moment you learn anything concrete, you're to report it to me immediately. Is there anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Okay, so I think we need to... Let's quickly check here. This thing
Delta
needs to
sequence
get...
initiated. Completion time 14
Come
minutes.
on, wrong button. Okay, so the same like with the other factions, we need to get this analyzed. So we can go to Dr. Amari and then
pinging remote units at 30-second intervals.
make a choice from there. Dr. Amari, I need your help.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
Do you know anything about decoding courser chips?
A courser chip. You fought a courser. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
I wonder if Dance has got anything to say now when he hears this.
Thanks, Doc. I know the way.
You do? Oh, then good luck. I hope they can help you.
Okay, so now we can go to the railroad. Let's see here. I have the courser chip analyzed. And now we don't want to go to the railroad actually to do this. Well, as a Brotherhood character or member, whatever you want to call it now, we actually don't want to be here. We don't want to be by the railroad because they help the synths. But it's the only way we are going to decipher this courser chip. So, but there is actually another way, but we still have to be here to do it. So we'll see when we get inside. But now we have to unfortunately go through this thing because we haven't
the new guy patched
been here
me up,
yet.
put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
I suppose so.
Every word he said was true, and then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Okay, well, it's the only way I'm gonna get inside, so I don't have much of a choice.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Call me Fixer.
Fixer certainly seems an apt name. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets, so be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
Well, technically I'm watching you because I'm with the Brotherhood.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do. Listen up, everyone. This is Fixer. He did the switchboard op with Deacon. He's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show him the ropes. Feel free to welcome him aboard. That is all.
Okay, so first we need to get rid of this thing with this very rude doctor.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command, but what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
Sounds like an important mission.
It is. After Switchboard, we're so short-handed I have little choice but to throw you into the deep end. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Okay, well, in the future, if the brother asks me where the railroad base is, I know where it is, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now, usually you can speak to Desdemona about the Corsair chip, and then we get Tinker Tom involved. But as far as I know, there's a way of actually doing it without them. Depending if this is actually unlocked. I'm sure it's on this terminal maybe. Let's check. Okay, active process disposal series field test log. What have we got on here? Okay, this is all Tinker Tom's weird things. Okay, so it's not on there. He had something here he did it with. Because if I give it to them, I can still refuse to give them the chip or whatever afterwards, but well, you never know. Okay, well, it looks like I'm going to have to do it the hard way. So let's talk to Desdemona.
Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
I wondered if I tell her it's me or not.
Oh? What have you heard?
One of our agents took a Corsair, alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory could do. And that agent is you. I'm all for one less Corsair in the world, but why'd you do it?
Okay, well, it doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
Do you know anything about decoding a Corsair chip?
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me now.
Okay.
Decoding a Corsair
Doesn't seem we
chip is
do.
a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a Corsair chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Okay, well, we don't have a choice.
Here you go.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
Well, we get the holotape, so then it's fine.
Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
It's just gonna take long, Tom. I don't have all day.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you! All right, solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. And we got it! We got the code! Ha ha ha! Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Okay, so now we've got what we needed. Now we need to go back to Virgil and then pick up Dance and then go back to the Brotherhood. There you are.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Corsair. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport Corsairs, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that This isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I've got it covered.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there, for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Okay, yeah, we've got what we needed. And we can now head to the Brotherhood and tell them what needs to be done. So let's go pick up Dance and head straight to the Brotherhood. Okay, I have got Dance with me, so now we need to go inform Maxon what we have discovered.
Sir.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Okay, so, well, I've got what we need.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Okay, cool. So, now, talk to Proctor Ingram, back down to the airport.
To minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Well, hopefully now she would actually reply to us, so let's see what she says.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay? Take a look.
Molecular... what? No. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Okay, now can you build it?
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Of course. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Okay.
Ingram?
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Seems there's a slight glitch with that. Let's see here, what does the mission data say? Okay, build a platform. Okay, so Now, luckily enough, we have technically a settlement right here, being the Boston Airport. So we can build this thing right over here. Okay, there is my Brotherhood, what do you call it, armor. I'm just thinking, where is my helmet? Do I have my helmet on me? Yes I do. Okay, I can get rid of this other necessary things actually on me I don't need. Glasses can stay. I don't know, I got all this stuff on me here. The glasses are bought. Okay. Now to build a platform and power. Let's see. Okay. Platform there. I can put up a generator in the meantime. I can just stick you over there. Nothing. Now we have to head back to Ingram. And Miss Ingram. Shame, lady. Lost both her legs.
Proctor Ingram?
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes.
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
We'll know after we throw the switch. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
According to Virgil's notes, it takes 4 components to complete the signal interceptor. First, we need a control console to input the code sequence and process the signal. That's the easy part. Second, we have the relay dish. That's for the interceptor part of the name. It scans and grabs the proper frequency we need. Third, and the most complex, is the molecular beam emitter. This is the actual component that translates your matter into energy for transmission. You've already built the stabilized reflector platform, which concentrates and reflects the molecular beam. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Okay. And now she's going to the build site, and so are we. Okay, so let's build this thing, shall we? Okay, well there is the console. You've got that thing over there, and then I need this thing like so. Connect that to that, that to that. I actually need to move this. Come on, let's put you like that, and then hold on, we need to move this a little bit closer here. Connect that to that, that. Make sure everything is working. Okay, well here's Ingram. Let's see, what am I supposed to do? Talk to Elder Maxim. Okay, and he's not here, so that means we have to go back up to the prison again. let's quickly see what Ingram says.
Proctor.
Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not throwing the switch until he gives us the go-ahead.
Okay. A bit more complicated, but somebody's coming in this direction. And speak of the devil, look who shows up. Okay, this is a scary looking thing. Maxon.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
As ready as ever.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Okay. What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Okay. What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Okay, well, it seems that is it. But we need to first get into the Institute.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. You wanted to get into the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for? Let's see. Relay's dialed in. A lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Molecular level complete for the Brotherhood. Okay, and we have outside the wire from within. Okay. So there's our next mission. Okay, so we're in the Institute. Looks a bit weird from this side. But I think we are going to leave it there for the Brotherhood for the moment. So till next time, next episode, I'll see you guys. Cheers.